Happy Sunday, good morning, Poochies. We're back in the car. I'm Passenger Princess. I wanted to go through a few of the cards that I've recently picked up this week. I also wanted to give you guys a few tips on like collecting and things that maybe could help you guys out as well. Let's start off with this PSA 10 Radiant Greninja. So I recently just picked this one up. You guys saw me talk about this one a little bit, and I love the artwork. Let's start with artwork. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the Shinobi vibes. I was a huge fan of Naruto growing up, so Ninja anything is really cool to me. When it comes to population, it's fairly low pop for something from 2022 with only 1,800 of them in a PSA 10. Pretty high gem rate, but not a lot of these were being graded then because nobody really wanted them. The reason I like it now more than I did then, and I feel like I caught it at a really good price, is because Mega Greninja is coming out. You know, I paid about $120 for this. Recent solds are now above $150. They were selling for like 70, 80 bucks, and I wish I could have caught it that low. But again, it's not always about the money, but it's more of what you see in the card. So I love the artwork. I love the Pokemon. It's speculative. I think that it's going to go up with Mega Greninja getting more popular as it comes out. And with population right around 1,800, most people aren't opening up Astral Radiance anymore. I think it's going to stay around here. I think it's fairly low pop. I thought it was a great pickup. All right, now we're going to talk about this Torchic Staff promo, right? It's a PSA 9 Staff promo, and this is the perfect example of not everything has to be a PSA 10. This PSA 9 Staff promo is pop 41. There's only 41. In PSA 10, there's only 10. I wish I could have gotten a PSA 10, but I probably can't afford it. So getting PSA 9 is just as good. One of the biggest reasons I invested into a card like this is almost just like with Greninja, with the things coming out, with reprints coming out of maybe Ruby and Sapphire and Hoenn starters coming back into play. I love Torchic. He was one of my favorite ones. Last sold also really drove me. On September 22nd, a sealed copy of this card sold for $850, and a PSA 10 copy sold for $2,000. So I really enjoy that it's Torchic. It's a beautiful card. It's got beautiful art, and it's a limited distribution card. Staff promos are really, really rare. They're actually a lot more rare than people think, especially ones for the championships. So these championship staff promos were only handed out to judges and organizers at these events, and I think it's a wonderful pickup. You know, I like it. I considered it a grail in my opinion, especially with there only being 40 in the world. That just being one of those 40 owners is nice. Shout out to my boy Tree Club. He put me on this one. One of my favorite pickups this week has been this Eevee Japanese promo. It's a Toys R Us promo. Now, Toys R Us was a huge part of my life as a kid. I grew up as a 90s baby. I used to go to Toys R Us all the time. I remember buying Pokemon in there all the time. Pokemon games, cards, all of it. 2, scarcity. There is no supply for this card. PSA 9, there's only a pop 12. PSA 10, pop 38. It is a very, very hard find. I like the little Toys R Us stamp down there in the bottom left. I love the card. Eevee's a high demand Pokemon. And I'm running out of time, but love you, Poochies.